Donald Trump appears to be absolutely losing his mind over the fact that he is now having to run against Vice President Kamala Harris. And it is wearing on him so much that he is apparently losing sleep at night so that he can stay up on Truth Social and show the world just how insane he has become since President Biden dropped out of the race. This week alone, in the last 2 days, Donald Trump has sent out at least half a dozen posts after midnight ranting like a lunatic because he is so scared of Kamala Harris. So here is just a brief selection of a few of the posts that Donald Trump has put out. All of these, by the way, once again, were posted after midnight. Wow, just watching the fake news, and they're doing their very best to turn the worst president in the history of our country into a brilliant and heroic leader. He was heroic because he quit, and to turn dumb as a rock Kamala Harris from a totally failed and insignificant vice president into a future great president. No, it just doesn't work that way. So here, once again, we have Donald Trump going to his favorite attack against black people, which is they're dumb. He actually did the same thing just a day before that post to Democratic Representative James Clyburn, who he said was never the brightest bulb. He used to do the same thing to Don Lemon. He has done it to plenty of other black politicians and black media personalities, because anytime Donald Trump disagrees with a black person, or if a black person goes after him, he says this individual is not smart. Now, sometimes he will use that same insult against white people, sure. But he does it virtually every time when it's a black person. Rarely does it for white people. This is Donald Trump's way of being hugely racist without actually having to say the N-word that clearly he is dying to say. But the posts get even worse from there. Lying Kamala Harris, the Biden-appointed border czar who never visited the border and whose incompetence gave us the worst and most dangerous border anywhere in the world, has absolutely terrible poll numbers, P-O-L-E, by the way, against a fine and brilliant young man named Donald J. Trump. Be careful what you wish for, Democrats. MAGA 2024. P-O-L-E poll numbers. It's P-O-L-L poll numbers. I would think that after 8 years in politics, you would know that. But sure, yeah, the old man who describes himself as a brilliant young man, you're insane. Like, you're just straight up insane at this point. I know that you lost whatever little bit of your mind you had during the criminal trial, but clearly that wasn't even enough. Like, you have gone full off the rocker ever since President Biden dropped out of this race. And for the record, folks, that's only 2 posts. Let's keep going. The Democrats lied and misled the public about crooked Joe Biden, and now we find he is a complete and total cognitive and physical mess. They also misled the Republican Party, causing it to waste a great deal of time and money. To be resumed. So he's promising us at the end of that post, like, I'm coming back in a minute. I just have to gather my thoughts. My brain is a little bit mushy. And then he came back on a completely different track. ABC fake news is such a joke, among the absolute worst in the business. They tried to make Crooked Joe into a brave warrior because he didn't have the guts to fight it out. He quit. They then tried to make Sleepy look like a great president. He was the worst. And lying Kamala into a competent person, which she is not. ABC, the home of George Slopadopoulos, is not worthy of holding a debate, of which I hope there will be many. MAGA 2024. Okay, you're really going to go with the Slopadopoulos? Really? I mean, this is childish. This is juvenile. This is a man who is on the precipice of madness because he is terrified of running against Kamala Harris. And that tells you everything you need to know about the choice to have Kamala Harris as the nominee. She is making Donald Trump crap his pants all night long, and I'm here for that all day. Like, if somebody can strike that much fear into the heart of Donald Trump, then clearly the Democrats are making a good choice. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.